Welcome back, Noodles. It is time for another episode of our Denmark playthrough here in Medieval Total War 2, or Medieval 2 Total War, however you want to say it. Now, we've kind of discussed our strategy in the last video. I said it like multiple times, so sorry for the repetition. We took the Castle of Hamburg, and now we're focusing on taking over the rest of Scandinavia, and that's what we're planning to do. Over here, we got the British Isles, and that's our next step after we take over Scandinavia and start building up a bit of an economic powerhouse there. I am going to use my ships just to kind of scout the area. We're going to get all of this scouted, and then we're going to see what we can do. So, we've got everything going here. We can't do anything yet as far as recruitment or anything like that, so we're going to let them do their thing. Here at Aris, we have our growth policy, so we've got lower taxes, we're building a church, and we're moving our ships around and all that. So that's kind of where we're at for the moment.
How may I say?
Let's go ahead and end the turn, and we'll see what we can do next. So it looks like we got a suitable prince for Ingrid here, so we can marry her off, but he doesn't have very good loyalty and stuff, so I do not want him. I like my adoptions, and if I'm going to do adoptions, I'm going to try and keep everything family with this playthrough, to be quite honest. I want to role play it in that way, where it's like we do only family stuff, not incestual things, so please, no, none of that. But I want to try, if we marry off any of our princesses to any generals, I want them to be loyal and chivalrous and stuff like that. I'm not trying to go for super dread, even though that, you know, as a Viking, you would think, you know, dread's a good thing. But in a lot of my other playthroughs in this game, dread always backfires on me. I end up losing generals. It's hard to make alliances or any kind of trade with people because you're just looked at as this mean tyrant type stuff. So we're going to try our best to not be super tyrannical in any of the situations we have in this game. So we'll see what happens. So our new mission is to send a council over to France and initiate some diplomatic relations. Lucky for me, I've already got someone doing that. So we're going to bring him, continue him down here, because
reaching until morning.
Oh, whoops.
Yes, my lord.
Bringing him that way.
Stop and pray.
I actually meant for him to stay around here, so because we got 75% Catholic and 85, so we can almost build. Once we get this built, we'll be able to get another priest going on, so we can do that soon. We have our other diplomat, and we're gonna bring him out and start working him over towards Poland and stuff, because I want to try and get trade with Poland. Poland can be a powerhouse.
Engage me or be gone.
I don't like you. I'm gonna fight you guys. Not bad. Taking out some rebel pirates.
Yes.
We're gonna bring him over so we can get the rest of the island here. And can't build anything else right now, so we're gonna let that sit. We got our roads and we got our castle fixed, so we're gonna go ahead and get a mustering hall going. Now, one trick I have learned too with any of the playthroughs, when it comes to recruiting castles, making like a recruiting center or so, one good thing to focus on is the type of unit you want to recruit there mainly. You don't want to have to spend all the money, and it just takes too many turns to try and make sure you have like all cavalry, all infantry, and archers and stuff in one castle. It never works out right. So you want to have it kind of specialized. So you can have it to the point where you can, let's say, have certain crossbowmen or certain archers or something like that, specialty kind of troops at one castle, but they specialize in infantry or one specializes in cavalry, that kind of thing. As the Danes, we don't really get great cavalry. We get decent ones, but not something to be like, oh my goodness, they're so great. From what I understand,
Set sail.
we have a powerhouse with infantry. Infantry is our bread and butter when it comes to our army,
Continue tomorrow.
and that's what we're going to look at building mostly. And that's what I'm going to stick to. So, got our diplomat recruited. We already have him out and about. We did our roads and our castle. And then just our financials. We're kind of losing money right now. We've got minus 2,000. And that's mainly because our army is so big at the moment, and we don't really have anything else to fight it economically. So, we still can't recruit anybody yet. I want to recruit people before I start sending people off. So,
My lord.
what I like to do
Orders,
here,
my
and
king.
it does reduce your army a little bit, but that kind of comes in handy with saving some money too. So I like to
lord.
recruit, and I like to use up, or combine, I should say, my troops here, rather than losing a bunch of troops or deleting armies. I just use them up, put them where they need to go, and then a lot of the times I'll use them as what do you call it? Garrison troops. So I think we've done everything we could for this turn so far. We got our ship scouting. We've got something building here, something building there. We can't really recruit anybody else, and there's no point in recruiting any more here at the town. Could get some boats, I guess, but I'm not looking to build a giant navy at the moment, so we'll let everything go. And our princess, that's one thing I
Your
wanted to do.
Majesty, will I be a part of a proposition?
I could try and get her to marry him. I want to see if I can
You
do a
have news
diplomatic
I should
thing.
take to the Kaiser?
If we do that, we can offer an alliance. Map information. And let's see if I can get some money out of them too. They'll do 200. Let's try 400. They'll do 400. I don't want to get too greedy. I just want enough to be able to be like, oh, cool, we can make some money here. Let's try 1,000. They'll do 1,000. We're just gonna keep going. I like to see how far we can take it. Let's try 1,200. They'll do 1,200. We might make some little bit of cash here with our princess. Can do 1,500. You know what? Let's try 2,000. They'll do 2,000. Haha. We might make some money here, guys. What you think, Noodles? 2,500 sound good? Let's see if we can get 2,500. They're still balanced. I'm gonna shoot it up to 3,000. See if we can get 3,000 from them. That's demanding. Okay. So 3,000 is too much. 25 is still good. What about 28? That's still balanced. What about 29? So 3,000 is too much, but 29 is, I guess, as far as we can take it. So let's try it.
I doubt the Kaiser will approve. I must say no.
They'll give us 420. Let's try it one more time. Whoops. Map information. I'm just going to do 2,000 this time. Because it still technically was balanced.
The Reich would not have me.
They still
accept
increased
such
it to
proposals.
740. I'll take it. You know what? I don't want to push my luck too much. We'll do
It
it.
is good we can agree, yeah?
So now we have an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire. We have trade rights. And hopefully
This meeting was
we can keep that. We'll see what happens. Look at that. We got a wedding going on. Church bells are ringing. Isn't that nice? Woo-woo. Look at that. She looks so pretty. I won't let the cutscenes play all the time, but since this is like the beginning and the initial stuff, we'll look at the cutscenes here. I don't think I've ever actually watched the wedding one. I always zoom past them. Look at that. Well, hopefully they go on to make some German-Danish babies.
Yes!
So we're good with the Holy Roman Empire for now, which is great because I don't want them coming on us here at Hamburg. I'm going to let them keep their stuff over here. They can do what they got to deal with because I played the Holy Roman Empire and they've got to deal with Venice and Hungary and Milan and all that stuff. It just gets so ridiculous. They're surrounded by like everybody. I'm not trying to take them out. I don't care. I'm going to let them do their thing as long as I get to do mine. I just want this. The British Isles are like something I always like to try and take because it's just, there's so much on here and you can put your merchants on there and nobody ever comes over there to bother you. So you don't have to worry about everybody else. Like down here, you got other people's merchants coming in and acquiring your goods and it's annoying. So we don't have to deal with any of that. So we've made good relations with Germany now. So the Holy Roman Empire, we're going to leave them be while we can. We'll try and, you know, grease their pockets sometimes with money if we have anything to expend, you know. But if we don't, then we're just going to chill. So I'm still keeping the army here just in case because alliances in this game don't last forever. We're going to go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, alliances in this game don't ever last forever. And this game, it's real easy for them just to come around and backstab you and stuff. So again, we're going to try and make what alliances we can. My main goals is to have an alliance with these guys, which we did, and Poland. Because those are our neighbors. Those are who I'm worried the most about. I don't care for France that much. We'll get them over to France and see if we can do at least some trade rights or something with them. But I'm not worried about being friends with France. All right. So we got that. Let's see. Now it's time to build our market. That way we can start getting some more merchants out, hopefully. So we can't do any more priests. That's interesting. And then at some point we're going to need to do a town guard so we can get some more spear militia because right now we can just do town militia. But I like to get the economic stuff up first before I do public order and those other things. We don't necessarily need to make mines right now. I am going to get the chapel going. And we'll get a peasant troop just to kind of garrison there because peasants usually help with public order.
My lord.
Bring
Set
him
sail.
around.
The wind has failed us, Captain.
Yes, very good, Lord. No
Colbean of
further
Holmer.
today, my lord.
So we got Stockholm here. Not a big garrison, so it shouldn't be hard to take these guys out. We already got him up. We're going to keep him around here just to kind of make the area more Catholic. I want to get another priest though, and we can't do it yet, which kind of sucks. But okay.
Can I help?
Let's see. We're going to keep moving you this
Without
way because I want you to come and talk to the Polish
once.
people. Like, again, we could take this and we can make a port out of it, which is great. But I always end up turning this into a town. I don't see a need to keep it as like a castle. Makes no sense. You can make it a port city, and then you'll get better trade that way as well. Because currently we're not making a whole lot. Our only power economic source is Aarhus. We need to get these guys. Stockholm especially. If we can get Stockholm, which I'll probably go after Stockholm first, and then go and take Oslo. And then we'll, because Stockholm's another city or town, we can use that. Other than that,
Yes, Lord.
pretty much good. I'm just kind of
Yes, my lord.
sailing around Spain there. Don't need to get any more people there. We don't need any more boats because I'm not trying to have more than what we have right now. I don't want to spend too much, so good there in the turn. No, the first episode we didn't get a whole lot done, which is, you know, it happens. Okay, our peasants were recruited. Small chapel was made. Charles is good in his rule. Now, one thing I haven't been doing, and I should have been doing this, you don't want to leave your generals in a town or anything like that with every turn without at least walking them, as some people call it.
As ordered.
You want to walk your generals like you walk your dogs. If you don't walk your generals,
Sire,
it's going to be a bad time because, oh yeah, Viking Raiders and Crossbow Militia, we should be able to take them out easy. Be honest, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to leave the peasants there, this troop of spear militia, and 2 things of peasant archers. We're going to leave them there. I'm going to start moving the army up.
We move onward tomorrow.
Kind of path them that way.
Battle with pride, Lord.
This way we have, we need to make some moves. I don't want to sit here too long. We are playing on hard, so I'm assuming it's going to be a little worse for wear as far as what we'll be able to do. So we'll go ahead and get those guys recruited. We need to get something else. So if we do this, we can get, because we can't get any archers just yet. I'm gonna do the land clearance just so we have good enough food. Oh, actually, we're gonna do port because that's more trade. We'll get a port going there. We've got our market being researched there, or made, not researched. And we can't recruit anybody else, so I think we're good.
Yes, Lord.
Can't move you anymore.
How may I serve?
Got the army
As you
moving up.
Can I help? my
And you
lord?
need to keep going towards
Once.
them. Be cool if we could actually get these guys without attacking them. Pretty much does it for that turn. Like the first couple turns, the first 20 turns I'll say is really just about setting up your army and setting up your empire. So there's not a whole lot going on. After turn 20, if you don't have like the stuff you need,
Yes, Lord. If there was a path here,
it can get kind of crazy, I guess, as far as what the other nations can possibly do to you. So we're building a port. That's going to help us there. I'm not going to get any of these scouts because they're just not very good melee or very good cavalry. I'd rather invest in something that's actually going to work well. So we didn't make a whole lot of money, as we can look at our finance here. Our next projected treasury is 676, so we're just kind of saving money as we go.
Yes. We cannot march there, my
We're going to get these guys as close as we
Men.
can.
March.
I'm not going to worry about mercenaries
At
just
your
yet.
service. Without question, my lord. Tomorrow's
We got 2
journey
more
awaits.
turns to talk to somebody in
I
France.
cannot reach that place, my
I
lord.
think
Tomorrow's
over here we
journey
have someone,
awaits.
maybe? If we don't get all the Pope missions, it's not the end of the world, but it
God
is kind of sucky because we want to make sure
Can I
we
help,
try
my
to be
lord?
in good, somewhat good standing of the Pope.
At once. Tomorrow's journey
Now the problem
awaits.
with Eastern Europe and Russia, it's just everything is so large. It's so expansive. Like right here, I know for sure there's like 1, 2, 3 cities to deal with. And then, but like over here, there's so many towns in the areas that it's easy to like get all your victory conditions, especially as England. Like England, you take over England, you're good to go. Don't see anything else we can do for the moment. Just kind of bringing my ships down. Looks like we found Portugal. And we're still just moving the king up here. Bring these guys over.
Set sail.
See, this is Polish area. Tell by the border. So I know there's some Polish over here. So we can bring him this way.
I cannot reach that place.
I think it's like right here, if I remember right.
Where to? Yes,
Playing the
my
Holy
lord.
Roman Empire, I ended up taking over the entire world. Except for like the Middle Eastern areas. But I took over Russia. All this was Holy Roman Empire. And then you have the Americas over here later on in the game. When you get to the late game, you can go over there and take over the Aztecs and stuff. All right, that's everybody for that turn. Cool beans.
Are you trying to give me an
Looks like we
order?
got some pirates
You
over
will
here.
have to fight us for this, my lord. As ordered.
Now pirates can kind of
And
interrupt your trade, which is never
Garside.
fun. They do like some weird
Continue
blockade
tomorrow.
stuff.
Done.
All right, so we still got
Yes,
him.
my lord.
Just kind of getting our
Zavindasveldas,
scouts out the
Captain.
way, so we know
We sail
Portugal
tomorrow.
over here and the Moors. Over here, we've still got
Yes, Lord.
to try and get
Without
to
question,
a
my
French area, which it looks like there is a French city right
I
here.
cannot reach that
You
place.
can see the
my lord.
border here is blue,
At
which means
once.
it's France or France. So we'll see if we can get there in the next turn, because we only have one turn left. I don't know if it's this turn specifically, so
Yes.
probably is. We probably didn't make the
Move
mission.
Making camp here, Lord.
Can
All
I
right,
help, my
bring
lord?
him over.
Without
Yep,
question, my
yep.
lord.
There we go. We're gonna bring him
Tomorrow's
over
journey
here.
awaits. Tomorrow's journey.
How may I serve?
The warmonger. Well, Halston. Look at you.
On my way.
And we have a priest here now too, so it's good to keep priests in the settlements because they, you know, you think about it, the priest in the settlement, they have people to talk to and all that and convert. And then usually I'll have somebody out here on the streets talking to whoever in that roleplay regard. It actually, I think, works that way in the game though. That's how they're supposed to go, based on things I read in guides and such. So our profits are getting eaten into right
Yes,
now.
Lord.
We still
Yes.
need to take over Stockholm. I want to spy on it, but it's like I don't want my spy to die because we can't get another spy right now, right? We try to recruit. Yeah, I can't recruit any spies, so. The only thing, we can't build anything else right now, so I'm just kind of letting things chill. Once the port got built, so that's good. We'll go ahead and get the farm because that'll also be more food and better trade as well. So other than that, I think we're good to go.
We have the advantage of surprise here.
Okay. So we are presented with a bride betrothed to Prince Charles from Alfred of Aalborg. I think we'll go ahead and do that. So I don't have to watch all that. Our mission was failed, sadly. But that's okay. We're still going to go and try and talk to France, get some trade rights with them.
Yes, Lord. At
Reims,
once.
here we go.
What is it you would talk to us about?
I just want some trade rights, my man. Can I get some map information from you and I'll offer
I
some
think
stuff
not,
to you?
Polani. You have
Really?
further proposals for us then?
Okay, what about just trade rights?
Let's not parle on this any
Really
further.
now?
This meeting was disappointing.
Yes, I shall speak
Wow.
with their representative.
France, what in the world? Well, they're not enemies with anyone. That's weird.
How may I serve? Of course, my lord. As you wish.
Well, that kind of put a damper on my plans and what I would like to do. And now we're
Orders,
only
my
at 21, so we're
Of
really
course.
hemorrhaging money right now. So Oh, we gotta try and get some kind of trade with
Is there
Poland,
something I can
hopefully.
do
Trade
for you?
rights?
We have no complaints with this
Perfect. What
Something
about
else you'd
map
like to
information
suggest?
for map information?
plan. I do not think
Nope.
you
Okay,
would
that's
like.
fine.
We look forward
I'll take
to our
my
next
win where I can
meeting.
have it.
At your service. Without question.
So
ma'am.
we'll have some trade rights with Poland, which is good. Still got our
Where to?
boat over here. So like I said,
My lord,
Helsinki and all
the
that stuff
fleet
is over
cannot
here.
sail
Got
there.
Helsinki.
As ordered.
Looks like the Russians are coming up though, so the Russians might try to take Helsinki.
Set sail. We can
And I
sail
think
no further
Novigrad is
today.
over here. So, yeah. That works out. I moved him, didn't I? No.
Da.
Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Another Moorish boat. We can end it there. Kind of quick when you don't have a lot of places. So the Council of Nobles are greatly impressed by your leadership and would like you to accept this humble offering as a token of past and future endeavors. Wonderful! I will take the money, thank you. Yeah, because we're not doing great right now economy-wise. Hey, we got a new member of the family, Olaf. And we got our land clearance, so Spring Admiral
Where to?
John just kind of scout the
Set
land
sail.
here.
Yes, my lord.
And
Yes, Lord.
bring our king even further to
Forward!
Stockholm.
Yes, Lord.
Still got 2
Confronting
turns
the
before we
enemy.
actually get there, though, which
We
kind of
go no
sucks. So we're
further
gonna be
this
eating
day,
it for
my
2
lord.
turns. I'm gonna take this time to get that going. I'm just trying to get like my farming and all that stuff. Get our food good, and that should increase our trade as well. So other than that, it's pretty much all we can do for now.
God's servant. Of course.
Yes, lord.
Bring you down
I
here.
cannot reach that place, my lord. At
Let's see if I can get you over to Hungary, and we can
I
make
shall
some
speak
kind
with
of a
their
lot,
representative.
some trade stuff with them. All right, so we're gonna try again.
Honor,
I'm gonna talk to the captain this time.
You wish from France?
So, Captain Robert, can we have some trade rights?
I am uncertain.
Hey,
Adieu,
I
senor.
like it, my man. Thank you. And then we'll come over here to
Without
England
question, my lord. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
and try to talk to England and get some
Tomorrow's
trade
journey
rights with them for
awaits.
now until we go through and attack them. So we haven't done many battles this episode. I am sorry for that. I am trying to at least get the Battle of
Orders, my
Stockholm in this episode, so bear with me. We're almost there. All right, should be everything there.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
12 turns in, we haven't really done too much. And we're about to take Stockholm anyway, so we'll at least make some money off of that. War declared between the Byzantine Empire and Venice. All right. Popping off over there in Eastern Europe.
Yes, Lord.
Come
Men,
on, King.
March.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of militia. To theirs, we should be able to take them out easy.
How
If
may I
not,
serve?
then I
On
am
my
very
way.
bad at this game. I'm not going to recruit any more guys right now because we are just hemorrhaging money. I'm just letting these things grow as best we can.
Can I help?
Keep
my lord?
bringing him down
Yes, I shall
he got
speak with their
blocked.
representative.
by rebels. Okay.
I cannot reach that place, my lord.
You can now,
Yes,
and you did.
I shall speak with their representative.
My lord. Set sail.
See, this is when I wish I would have
Yes,
put
my
a
lord.
diplomat on the boat here,
They're
because
in
then I
the
could just have a
spell, that's
diplomat
Captain.
down here making
They
some
sail
trade deals
tomorrow.
and whatever. But oh well, it's okay.
An honor.
We'll slowly move
What is
this
it you
dude
wish to
towards that
discuss?
area. I'm just trying to make trade rights wherever we go. I just want to see, can we make any money off of you guys? 100 florins. Try 4. Demanding, okay. Whoops. Not a tribute. Well, we can maybe make 100 off of them. We'll see.
You hold us at ransom
works.
till we meet again, sire.
All right, now
Well,
he's gonna go towards
tomorrow's
Spain and talk to
journey
them.
awaits.
So, the more trade we have, the more money we'll make. That's what we want. We'll end the turn there. Not making too much money yet. Snorri! I just kind of want to look here. Let's look at our family tree real quick. So if we look here at our family tree, got Prince Henry. So our heir is him. We got Prince Henry, King Nud, Prince Henry, Prince Charles. Where's Prince Henry at? Am I missing something?
Orders, my lord.
Da. My lord.
No. Is Prince Henry dead? Says 28. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Holy Roman Empire. I'm dumb. I can't read. I was like, where's that prince at? I want to use him. I could have a third army. All right. So yeah. Okay. We married off Ingrid to Prince Henry of the Holy Roman Empire. That's what we did. Okay. Duh. Dumb pasta. Come on now. So Snorri. Snorri was just born to Prince Charles. So he has him. And then we have Olaf, who is of King Knud. And then we have Cecile. Cecile. I think that's Cecile. So Cecile will be, I think that looks like a girl. So she's going to be another princess that we could potentially marry off to someone else for another alliance. And then we have Olaf here, being of sound and mind of age 1. Who will be another general down the line for us. But right now, Prince Charles is our faction heir. And we're going to keep it that way for now. Okay,
Yes,
so let's
Lord.
do this.
Marching to battle with pride, lord.
So we don't need anything.
Besieging settlement.
So we're just going to go and besiege it. Let's
All
get a
the
battle
minds
in,
that will
guys.
break them.
I owe
Today,
y'all a
we
battle.
break the en-
I appreciate y'all sticking this long in the episode. No battles. Just a bunch of boring diplomacy stuff and building up the cities, but we're gonna do it now. All right, you got a speech for us? Anything cool?
By God, I do believe our foes would look better dangling from a gallows. I shall settle for seeing them spitted to arms.
All right, short and sweet. Denmark doesn't have very much or very big battles cries and stuff, so that works out, I guess. All right, let's get our archers back here because we're going to use them to pelt these guys. Actually, I'm going to get these guys over here. And at 3 lines. And I'm going to bring one of you guys just in case they want to try something over there. All right, and now we want to do general bodyguard over here. And we got our other general bodyguard here, our prince. All right, got our archers. And we got our spearmen ready to go. So, not much. Small army. should be fine as far as what we're trying to do. So let's bring these guys forward. Now we're gonna bring these guys right here in front of the big, or right behind the big tree. Hopefully to take these guys out. Now we are going to turn off skirmish mode and free fire, or free fire at will, because I don't like it when they have that. We're going to also enable guard mode because I don't like them moving from their spots. Now the rest of you guys, to be honest, I'm going to group those guys together so I know that army is over there. Then you guys over here. So we're going to move you guys forward. A big block. And then put you guys over here. Bam. We'll put our king over here. I'm actually going to move our prince over here to lead these guys. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Move our spearmen forward. Ooh, almost. They're slightly close enough. All right, get back into position, boys. It's like, what would you do? You come in on this kind of stuff, you know? Never understand why if I hold shift you can see the arrows turn green, but we can't actually shoot them. All right. Right, get these guys down. These are crossbow militia, so they're gonna start wailing on us a bit. Look at that volley. One thing I've learned with crossbows too is like their upward volley is not very good, and you want to do more of a straight on volley with crossbowmen. Meanwhile, other archers, you know, bowmen, they can do upward volleys and it's fine. To be honest though, it's kind of funny. They're advantageous in this little trench. Just bring them in. Go, boys! Now, these are Viking raiders, so they're a little bit trickier. I think they're better than my spear militia. So we're gonna hope we can kind of take these guys out a bit with what we're doing. Now, as far as these guys go,
if we continue like this, we will smash the
looks like they're trying to attack our guys here. Now, these guys are technically on a hill, so I'm hoping they don't hit my boys too much in the back. Elevation is key when it comes to like archers and stuff. And since I do have them on a hill, I'm hoping for the best. It would be cool if these guys would like just drop. I think in Rome 1 they do that. Like the guys in front will drop down. How are you boys doing?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Not too bad, seems. Balance of forces is evenly matched. Those that play The Witcher 3, tell me this doesn't sound like Witcher 3. Look at that. My bowmen are just taking these guys out. Look at all that. Oh my goodness, that's sad. And I'm pretty much just using these guys to hold them off, so. Let's see. We got these guys. Are they able to hit them anymore? Not really. Which is fine. We'll just go ahead and move these guys in then. I'm going to slow march them in there just to kind of maintain them well. You hear the bells ringing. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on you guys for a minute, boys. Y'all can cease fire. Look at that, man. Get 'em, boys! Get 'em! So we're pretty much taking him out over here, so I'm going to use a nice cavalry charge. Try and get these guys a little bit. Let's see what happens. I didn't really charge, which kind of sucks. But they're going to take out these crossbow guys.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will
I
be
just want
ours.
to see what happens. Why are you guys not? Okay, whatever. It's double time now. Like they didn't run in. I don't understand what that was about. Alright, so we've got these guys have funneled in.
By the grace of God,
And we killed their
our
leader.
men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their
Come on,
will.
pathway. And then we're going to use these guys. I don't know why it won't do it. No, come on. There we go.
Our men are in command of the city.
Heck yeah, we are. I'm gonna bring him out. I don't want him getting slaughtered, because that would suck. I'm not trying to lose my prince. Just kind of looking here for a minute. Where are you at? There you are. Okay, so prince got out. We're good. Let's let these guys do the grunt work. They'll do the grunt work, and hopefully that pays off. Look at our boys. Fight like true Danes. You got this. Show these Scandinavian rebels what it is to be true Scandinavians. Get him! You can do it!
All civilized people
Ha-ha!
will be awed by the victory.
Victory
we have
is
won
ours,
here
Noodles.
today.
We have done it! We lost 117 men, which kind of sucks, but you know, we'll send flowers to their families. And they'll all get good little payments for their service to their country. To their king.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
Stockholm is ours.
Strength, honor, and victory.
We'll occupy. I don't want to sack all the time. Now, sacking does give us some money, and it does quell like rebellions and such. With rebel places, though, I don't think it's as necessary as if we were taking it from, you know, if we were taking it from the Holy Roman Empire or something like that, you know? Something like that, understandable. But in this case, it's not really needed. We're good. We're going to make it low taxes. We've been awarded some money too, which is good. And he got some chivalry points for not being completely crazy and bloodthirsty. Unlike my Holy Roman Empire, where all my Germans guys, no offense to actual Germans or anything, I made them bloodthirsty bastards. Conquering was their middle name. All right, so we've got everything as far as we can make it right now. We're 13 turns in. I'm going to end this on turn 14 because I want to make sure we're good to go. Everything else looks pretty good.
Yes, my lord.
I think, do I need to move my ship? I do. All right. Just kind of keep checking this area out. We got Sicily over here.
We continue tomorrow.
God's servant. Of course, my lord.
Just kind of make sure he's still converting stuff. This place is 87% now. Still can't recruit any more priests. Construction wise, we're still doing good there. All right. Everything looks cool. We'll end the turn there. Get our diplomat moving. So now they want us to send an emissary to Hungary, which works because that's exactly what we're doing.
At your service. Yes,
And we'll definitely be able to get that one done. +2 chivalry for our noble prince Charles. All right.
Honor, lord. Without
Keep
question,
moving
my lord.
you south. That's a rebel territory,
I
so we
cannot
can't do
reach
anything with that.
place, my lord. At once.
We at least made some decent money last turn, which is great. So we're projected to actually make money now, which is good. That's what we want. So as far as the army goes, we can't hire anybody else here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in queue just to have it there. I think what I'm gonna do,
Yes, my lord.
because I don't want to lose soldiers.
Yes.
I'm gonna test something real quick. So if I bring everybody but, let's see, these guys and this guy. To be honest, we can just take out that one too. We move them out.
With honor.
Put that on growth. I think that'll be fine. I want to move our king
An honor to serve.
towards Oslo. We need to go ahead and start marching that
Honor
way.
and
I don't want
courage,
them
soldiers.
sitting in there.
We march to war.
The village will be fine.
Sire.
Bring him back
Do it,
to.
lord. Can't do it, lord. Very good, lord.
So that way we have them together. Okay. Yeah,
An
that should work.
honor to serve, my lord.
Just gonna put a watchtower
Setting
here
a
just so
keen
we have
watch here,
something
lord.
for later. And then we'll recruit 2 crossbows and 2 spear units. That should be enough to take out these guys. And with that, just kind of looking over everybody here.
How may I serve? On my way. As you wish.
We're getting
At
closer
your
to
service.
Hungary, so we'll be able to complete that. Our ships down here, we discover
My
Sicily.
lord.
To be honest, we got Calgary there too,
As
and
ordered.
Palermo.
We can sail no further today.
And I think that's all we can do in this turn, based on what I see. All right. Now, doesn't seem like a whole lot happened, but it did. We're slowly building our economy. It takes time. It's not, this game has never been like super boom, boom, boom. I mean, you can blitz it if you have enough. Like as Germans, you can definitely do that kind of a strategy because you have enough cities to where your economy is actually going to be pretty good in the beginning. England is kind of like that too, where you just take over here, you just get rid of Scotland and then take over the rebels, and then you pretty much got your entire island to yourself, and then you can expand wherever the heck you want. So given those are the only two I've actually completed the game with before, and then the other ones I just kind of mess around with, I actually started a secondary English playthrough because I'm trying a different strategy where I take over England and then move over here and take over Spain and Portugal and all, instead of taking over France like usual. And then we go and take over the Moors and the rest of the Middle East and stuff. So that's on my English playthrough I'm doing just for funsies. But for this, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And yeah. So Noodles, I appreciate you all sticking by me on this episode. This might be a little bit of a boring one, and I'm sorry if it was. It was mostly diplomacy and just kind of making sure our buildings are set, but we at least got one battle in, which is always good. If we can get at least one battle in per episode, I will be happy with that, because the battles themselves take time and they're a little bit tricky, especially if we're playing on hard mode now, which I've never actually played before. I usually play on medium. So this is a learning experience for myself as well, dealing with a different difficulty. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe rest of your day or night, depending on when you watch this. Please remember to like, share, and consider subscribing to me. It helps the channel out and helps me out and lets me know that we're at least growing. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night again. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, Noodles.